Hello Flowly friends, and welcome to this gentle but energising morning stretch for stiff joints. And now here's the best bit, you do not have to move your feet. We are going to be standing in the same spot. So if you've just rolled out of bed and everything's feeling a little bit stiff and creaky, then this one is definitely for you. All you're going to need is your beautiful self, and you might want to have a mat underneath your feet, especially if you are on a hard floor. So grab whatever you need and then let's get started. Okay, for this practice, we are going to stand with our feet so they're about shoulder distance apart. Now try not to lock your knees here, try to have a little bit of softness and then just lengthen up through your spine. Just take a few moments here just to kind of notice how you feel, no judgment. Maybe you close your eyes for a moment and then take a nice big breath in. And then just release it all out. Let's take another inhale. And then a nice big sigh out through your mouth. Perfect. Nice and gently open your eyes if you did close them. Okay, so like I said, little softness in your knees, and we are not going to be moving our feet. So we're going to begin with some simple hip circles. So you can place your hands on your hips and really nice and slowly move the hips around. And see how big you can get your circle. Nice and slowly. Try not to move too fast. And this is just allowing a little blood flow around the hips and then down into your legs. So just gently waking up. Okay. Then when you're ready, come to a little stop. When you feel you've done enough circles, take it the other way. Nice and simple. Wonderful. Okay, come to a little stop. We're going to go back the other way, but this time try and use your knees, especially if you haven't already. So as you circle around, take a little bend into the knees, and that's why it's nice to go slow. So you're just gently waking up the knees. There might be a little release of pops and clicks in the knees. So yeah, just have a listen out for those. And then coming back to center, and then of course we take it the other way, and then just trying to use your knees in the opposite direction. So again, it's just warming up the knee joint, you're creating blood flow here, and we haven't moved our feet at all. Perfect. Come back to center. So now we're going to do a little bit of a hip shift. So feet stay exactly where they are, nice and gently. Let's press the hips over to the left. Press, press, press. You're getting an outer hip stretch here and a nice little inner thigh stretch on the right side. Take a breath, let it go, and then nice and slowly shift all the way to the other side. So just taking your time. If you need to stop in center for a second, do that. Press, press, press. Take a breath and release, and then bring it back. And then let's go over to the other side again. Lovely. So it's like your feet are glued to the floor here. We are not moving the feet at all. Perfect. Slowly back to center and then take it to the other side. Press, press, press. Wonderful. Okay, now we are gonna take this little hip shift into a full side body stretch. So press the hips over to the left and then sweep the left arm up alongside your ear and then take that little reach over to the right side. So your right hand just stays supporting your hip here and you're reaching, lengthening out through the side body. Breathe into it, let it all go. And then nice big inhale, we come back to center. Lovely, shift the hips over to the right. Then sweep the right arm up alongside the ear and then take that lean over to the left. Again, you're going to feel it all the way down the side body. The more you kind of reach the arm alongside the ear, the more of a stretch you get, waking up that side body. Great if you're a side sleeper. Inhale, exhale, we bring it back. Wonderful. Okay, now we're going to take this into a forward fold. So you don't need to move your feet at all. I am going to turn just so that you can see me properly if you need to. But your feet stay exactly where they are. You're going to get nice and tall through your spine. You're going to take a soft little bend into the knees. Release your hands, let them slide down your thighs as you start to lower your torso all the way down into a forward fold, and just ease yourself down. Now you can definitely use support here. Maybe if you're in front of your bed, you might only come halfway, maybe place your hands on your bed. You could have a chair in front of you, or you might come all the way down, maybe even place a block or two underneath your hands. That's always an option. But just notice how the legs feel here. You're letting them stretch out. Maybe even feel it in the low back, maybe in the glutes. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale. Lovely. One more breath here. And then let it go. Okay, now we're going to take a little bit of a sway from side to side, so like a little rag doll. You could go deeper into the knees if you wanted to, if that felt better for your back or your legs, but just nice and slowly taking a little sway. And I always like to just release my hands, let them sway from side to side. You can always grab opposite elbows as well. And then just notice how this feels in your back. Perfect. Okay, now, if it feels okay in your back as you sway from side to side, we're going to sway all the way over to the right. And then we're just going to release the hands. I'm going to grab the leg or the foot. So you could be up high here, you could be lower down, your hands could even be on the floor. But we're just staying over the top of this right leg just for a moment. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale. Lovely. And then nice and slowly release yourself back to center. When you're ready, take a little sway all the way over to the left, and then just grab the leg or the foot or place the hands on the floor and hold it here. Again, breathing into the stretch. You're going to feel it right around the top of the hip this time. Might feel tighter in the legs, maybe in the back. Inhale, exhale. Lovely. Nice and slowly come back to center. Now we're going to roll ourselves up. Arms are hanging down. Press the feet firmly into the floor and inhale as you roll yourself all the way up to standing. Okay, now we're still keeping the feet exactly where they are, but we're going to have a little tiny bit of movement, and all it is just going to be turning the toes out slightly. Okay, still a nice soft little bend in the knees. We're going to sweep the arms up. Let's press the palms together just for a second or two. And then take the arms nice and wide. So you're like a big 5-pointed star here. Now to make this stretch super energizing, you're going to reach through the hands, maybe spread the fingers, and you're going to draw your navel in towards your spine as you lengthen up. Imagine you're being pulled up through the crown of the head. Big energizing stretch. Lovely. Take a big breath in. Exhale. Keep reaching, keep drawing that navel in. Big inhale. Let it all go. Perfect. Can we hold for one more breath? Keep reaching, keep reaching. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely. Slowly bring the palms together above the head and gently bring your hands down to your heart. You might turn the toes back to face the front. Close your eyes for a moment and just notice how you feel. We've done some simple movements, simple stretches, and hopefully you feel like you've melted away some of that stiffness and tension this morning, but also created a tiny little bit of energy which will hopefully get your morning going off to a great start. Whenever you're ready, blink open the eyes, and that brings us to the close of this morning stretch without moving our feet. So if you enjoyed this session, please give me a like, subscribe, and make sure you leave me a comment, and I hope to see you in the next video. So take good care.